All right, get ready, because today we're taking a deep dive into the ultimate social survival guide.
Oh, is this the one?
Yeah, it's Leil Lowndes' How to Talk to Anyone.
I've heard good things.
It's full of these little tricks to help you connect with anyone.
Anyone.
Anyone. It's like 92 tricks.
Wow. Like having a secret decoder ring.
Right, for human interaction.
That's a good way to put it. You know what I find fascinating about her approach?
What's that?
She breaks down these complex social skills into really actionable tips.
Yeah, she makes it easy.
Like cheat codes
I love a good cheat code.
to level up your communication game.
Exactly. So where do we even begin with 92 tricks?
Well, she starts by emphasizing first impressions.
Okay, first impressions. Those few seconds, right?
Yeah, can make or break a connection.
That's true. I've definitely felt that.
Like when you just instantly click with someone.
Yeah, or you get that weird vibe.
Right. And you just can't shake it.
Totally.
Well, she explains why that happens.
Oh, the psychology behind it.
Yeah, like how we make these snap judgments.
Based on subtle cues.
Exactly.
So first impressions are key, but what can we do? I can't exactly walk around with a halo.
You'd be surprised how much control you actually have.
Oh, really?
One of her most memorable tips, let your smile grow slowly.
A slow smile. I've never thought about that.
Right.
Tell me more.
Think about it, that sudden flashed smile
Yeah,
can seem forced.
like you're just going through the motions.
Exactly. But when you let it spread gradually, it signals genuine warmth. And the other person feels like it's just for them.
Like, I'm happy to see you.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm going to try it. What else for a good first impression?
Body language.
The silent signals.
We're always sending them. Like,
Yeah.
have you noticed you naturally turn towards someone you're interested in?
Yeah, like I'm paying attention to you.
Exactly. And even small things.
Like what?
Fidgeting or touching your face
Right.
can undermine your credibility.
Oh, interesting.
It's like you're nervous or unsure of yourself.
So no fidgeting. Okay, got it. Slow
Mhm.
smile, turn towards them, avoid fidgeting. Like I'm sitting on an anthill.
Exactly.
Check. What's next?
Now we have to navigate the dreaded small talk.
Oh, small talk. Is it really that important? I feel like I just end up asking generic questions, and then I'm looking for an escape.
I hear you, but Lowndes, she argues that small talk, it's actually the key
To what?
to deeper conversations.
Really?
Yeah, like building a bridge.
From awkwardness to connection.
Exactly.
Okay, you've got my attention.
Imagine you're at a party, you see someone you want to talk to, you walk over and immediately launch into like a deep philosophical debate.
Oh, that's a bit much.
Right. Small talk eases you in,
Establishes a comfort level.
right, which can lead to better topics.
Okay, so how do I avoid those, like, awkward, stilted small talk moments?
Well, one of my favorite tips is to prepare for those questions that always come up.
Oh, you mean like, where are you from?
Yeah, or what do you do
Uh-huh.
instead of those one-word answers.
Right.
Craft interesting anecdotes or surprising facts.
Okay, I like that. Turn them into conversation starters.
Exact.
So instead of just saying, I'm an accountant, I could say,
I help people make sense of their money. And sometimes I uncover hidden treasures.
ooh, intrigue.
Right.
Spark curiosity, keep the conversation going.
That's it. And speaking of keeping it going, she has a great tip for those awkward pauses.
Oh, tell me. I am the queen of awkward silences. I always feel like I have to fill it with something. Anything.
She says use those silences to your advantage.
Really?
Don't jump in right away.
Yeah.
Pause for a beat.
Oh, I see.
Shows that you're considering what they said.
And gives them a moment, too.
Right.
So it's about embracing the pause, not fearing it,
It makes you seem more thoughtful.
and engaged. I like it.
It's a subtle shift, but powerful. She even suggests using silences before answering a question.
Oh, especially in a professional setting.
Exactly. Projects confidence. Like I'm not just reacting.
But carefully considering.
Wow, these are some powerful techniques. So we've mastered the first impression, navigated the small talk. What else is there?
Now we get to the good stuff, building genuine rapport.
The magic connection.
Last time we were talking about first impressions and small talk, but now we're getting into building that real rapport
The magic.
that makes conversations just flow.
Yes, that's what I want. It feels like sometimes I get stuck in small talk mode.
I hear that.
It's like I don't know how to get to that next level.
Well, Lowndes has a technique for us.
Oh, good. Lay on me.
It's called mirroring.
Mirroring.
You subtly reflect the other person's body language
Oh, okay.
and their speech patterns.
Huh. That sounds kind of strange. It might, but studies show that we tend to like people who are like us,
Oh, that makes sense.
even in these tiny ways.
Like when I'm talking to someone and they unconsciously Mirror my posture.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable.
It creates this ease.
Yeah, it's like you're speaking the same body language.
Right. You're on the same wavelength.
I like that. Okay, so mirroring. What else?
Another technique is to, like, watch those filler words.
Oh, you mean like, and,
Exactly. They make a sound, well,
uncertain.
yeah, not confident.
Oh, I'm definitely guilty of that.
We all are.
So what do I do?
Replace those filler words with phrases that show you're really listening.
Oh, okay. So instead of just nodding along, I could say, I see why you did that.
Perfect.
Or like, that must have been so frustrating.
Yes. It shows empathy.
Right, like I'm not just hearing their words.
You're getting it.
But feeling what they're saying.
You're really understanding.
Oh, I like that. It takes listening to a whole new level.
It makes a huge difference. And get this, Lowndes says we should use we and us.
To build rapport.
It fosters that closeness.
Huh. I never thought about that.
It creates this shared experience.
Even if you just met.
Right. And speaking of shared experiences, she talks about inside jokes.
Oh, in-jokes. I thought those just happen naturally.
These do, but you can also be intentional about it.
Really?
How? Just notice those moments during a conversation, like when you share a laugh.
Oh, okay.
Or have a funny observation.
It plants the seed.
For a future inside joke.
A shared history.
It strengthens that bond.
That's such a good point. Because sometimes those lighthearted moments are what connect you.
They bring people together.
Okay, so we've got mirroring empathetic phrases, we and us, and in-jokes.
It's like building our rapport toolbox.
I love it.
We've covered a lot of ground already.
We have. First impressions, building rapport, giving compliments, handling favors.
Those are those essential skills.
But now I'm thinking about those trickier situations.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Like meetings, phone calls, even just entering a party. Those can feel a bit, well, stressful.
Right. The conversational minefield sometimes.
Exactly. So any advice from Lowndes on how to navigate those?
She does. Let's start with meetings. She's a big believer in preparation.
I usually just try to remember the agenda.
That's a start. But she goes further. She suggests really arming yourself.
Arming myself.
With a strong vocabulary.
Oh,
memorizing relevant quotations.
Wow, that's intense.
Even getting familiar with industry jargon beforehand.
Like become a walking dictionary.
In a way, yeah. The idea is that when you have the right words at your fingertips.
You feel more confident?
And credible.
I can see that. It's like, I've done my homework.
Exactly. And she even suggests researching the people you'll be meeting with.
So I can tailor my conversation.
To their interests and expertise. So you're not just speaking at them, you're connecting.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, what about phone calls? They can be tricky.
Definitely. You don't have those visual cues.
Right, so it's harder to read the other person.
Exactly. And it's easy to misinterpret things.
So what does Lowndes suggest?
Well, she says we need to compensate for that lack of visual information.
How do we do that?
By really projecting enthusiasm through our voice.
Okay.
Using verbal affirmations to show we're listening.
Oh, like I see.
Exactly. Or that makes sense.
Okay, got it.
And she says to use the person's name more frequently.
Oh, that's interesting.
Keeps them engaged.
Makes it more personal.
Exactly. And here's a good one. She has a trick for getting past gatekeepers.
Oh, I need to hear this. I hate trying to get through to someone important.
Instead of asking for them by name, try implying familiarity.
Okay, give me an example.
Like instead of, can I speak to Miss Smith? Say, is she in today?
Ooh, clever. It makes it sound like you know her.
It subtly suggests an existing relationship.
Love it. Okay, now for the big one, parties.
Ah, yes. Entering a room full of strangers can be daunting.
It can. I usually feel a little awkward.
Lowndes has a technique called pause and scan.
Pause and scan.
Before you walk into the room, pause at the doorway.
Okay.
And take a moment to just scan the scene.
Like, get the lay of the land.
Exactly. It helps you project confidence.
Instead of rushing in.
Right. And then, she says, make a beeline for the most interesting person there.
Whoa, really? Go straight for them.
It shows you're confident and curious.
I guess I usually just wait for someone to talk to me.
That's fine too, but this is a way to take charge.
Okay. Bold move. I'll try it.
Well,
Anything else to keep in mind at a party?
pay attention to your hands. Open palms show openness.
Okay, like I'm welcoming a conversation.
Exactly. But closed fists or fidgeting can make you seem nervous.
Oh, interesting. I never thought about that.
It's amazing how much we communicate non-verbally.
So much to think about. This deep dive has been amazing.
It has. We've learned about everything from small talk to making a grand entrance.
I feel like I have a whole new toolbox for conversation.
That's the goal. And remember, this is just a taste of what Lowndes offers in her book.
Right, 92 tricks in total.
If you want to become a communication master, check it out.
Definitely. It's full of great advice that can help you connect with anyone.
Anyone.
And remember, anyone can improve their communication skills
It's all about understanding those little nuances.
and using them to build better relationships. Go out there and practice those slow smiles, embrace those pauses, and remember every conversation is a chance to connect.
To learn, to grow.
And until next time, happy conversing.